fine Sunday afternoon for baseball at Petco Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Padres have played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Mike Clevenger will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, at first glance, he's not your ordinary-looking pitcher. He's got that long flow going, those long locks. But I'll tell you what, he has a big arm, has a good fastball, good hard-breaking stuff to go along with it. He's been a very solid pitcher for the last few seasons.
Into the box, Tommy La Stella, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
Into the box, Donovan Solano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Dero, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and they're runners at the corners now. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend in the inning. Bottom of the 1st, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Johnny Cueto will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Fernando Tatis Jr. is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss for him last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now goes Kato. And Cueto starts him out with strike one. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. That's inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the left fielder, Tommy.
Up next, Tommy Pham. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Now a throw over to first, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the 9th.
Cueto gets the sign. Here's the delivery. To short, hit hard. There is Crawford. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Alex Dickerson.
Alex Dickerson.
First offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores.
Nope.
And he lays off there, 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs.
That's
And
a
that's
ball.
too high, ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Clevenger has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Swing, strike 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Three-two pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 1 home run and 5 driven in. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Onto the party porch and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Here's Buster Posey now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1 for the Giants on this swing by Brandon Crawford. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's 1-0 San Francisco. So here's Will Myers. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Will Myers.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Guys, it's awesome how the Padres always do such a great job honoring the United States military, isn't it?
Yeah, teams around the league show a lot of appreciation for the various military branches, but with San Diego being one of the biggest military towns in the country, this organization has always been one of the best at saying thank you for everything those men and women do. Every Sunday game, and they've been doing it for years, they're up there getting a chance to take in a ball game.
Yeah, and how cool is that? It's really become a staple of what this Padres organization does, and it's one of those things that make you stop and remember how lucky we are that we get to come to the yard and watch a ball game.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, You can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Eric Hosmer stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 home.
Inside, ball 2.
Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's 3 for 9. Two-0 count. The pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Cueto will go to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Myers gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1 now to Hosmer. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking, strike 3. And now in the box, Manny Machado. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The Giants have struck first here. They lead at 1-0 as we play the second. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
2 balls and a strike to count.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. So a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Cueto pauses. First pitch on the way. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
The pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. And this pitch runs in and hits him, but not before he swings through it. Not sure what he was thinking about that time, but it's 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Grisham charging forward. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So 2 out, nobody on. And stepping up now will be Mauricio Dubon. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning on over.
The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. One major factor in their struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than any other team in the league, leading a member of the coaching staff to tell me, without a doubt, it's something we have to rectify. Strikeouts happen, but sometimes it feels like we're losing focus and just flailing up there, and that can't happen. That's something for us to keep an eye on with this club, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Austin Nola is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. And the hit will be Trent Grisham. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First offering.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
A ball and a strike now. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
2 and 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3 and 2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Next, here is Mike Clevenger. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. He's set, and the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
1 and 2. Ball
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Ground ball left side, fielded cleanly. The toss will go to La Stella at second, and the force out means the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Giants 1 and the Padres 0. Now at the plate, Donovan Solano. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
First offering on its way.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line hard to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now the first pitch. Mike Yastrzemski comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
And stepping in, Alex Dickerson. First pitch of the AB now.
0-1's the count.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Giants down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Gosuke Kato as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Tommy Pham is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Three and 1 to the Padres left fielder.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 4.
Here's Will Myers. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Cueto gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 1-0. Stepping up is Wilmer Flores. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The first
First pitch coming. Here it is. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he falls behind 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, one away. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Buster Posey will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Flores leads off first with one away. Runners on the move for second. Grounded to first. The second for one. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Giants lead it 1-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Here's the pitch.
Eric Hosmer.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0.
No, that's down.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up into this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Yastrzemski to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Here's Manny Machado now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That gets down, and the Pod's first hit in this one is good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
That'll bring up Austin Nola as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. The average down at an even 220. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. Popped him up. Crawford is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Striding in is Trent Grisham, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1-0.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Grounded up the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 47, Johnny.
So now to the plate, Johnny Cueto. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Standing in now, Tommy La Stella, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Pitch on the way. And that's over. 2-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Mauricio Dubon waits on deck. Fastball too high, ball 4.
The center fielder, number 1, Mauricio.
So in now for San Francisco, Mauricio Dubon. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
Now the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. La Stella, base runner at first with 1 out. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Donovan Solano is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Mike Clevenger.
The pitcher, Mike Clevenger.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Ooh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another.
Junior.
Next to hit is Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
got to count 1 and 2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's
Now
back-to-back
batting,
Ks, and
second baseman.
that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
In now, Gosuke Kato. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Taken. Called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And that misses 2-2. Fouled off. Cueto into his motion. 2-2 pitch on its way. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, he's going to have to forget about that triple right there and bear down on this next batter. Have confidence in his catcher if he wants to bounce something and be on the attack.
3-0 to him now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Ready with the 3-0. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner and left. It has the distance, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Here's the payoff pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. LaStella calls for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. No damage done after the 2-out triple. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Ready now is Mike Yastrzemski. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
0-1 the count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Opposite field to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. All tied at 1-1. Matt Wisler will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the seventh. Last half of the seventh here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Will Myers.
The right fielder, Will Myers.
From the stretch. In there, 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And there's ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The count now at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. And he lays off ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
A third baseman.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball one.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be two? Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And there are two away now.
The bat, the catcher, Austin.
So next to bat will be Austin Nola, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the AB on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with two down. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Austin Adams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. This one's down to third. Machado is there. And that's the second out. Look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today. Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Evan Longoria gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Pham is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Reyes Maranta is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Trent Grisham.
The center fielder, Trent Grisham.
First pitch on its way.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Hit hard to the right side. And there's one away. Jose Azocar steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
To come into play at 317, 3 homers and 16 RBIs. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And whoa, there's a swing he'd like back. It's 2-1 now. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 3-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Jake Cronenworth will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-2 pitch.
I got 3-2.
Gosuke Kato would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now back, second baseman.
And now Gosuke Kato. First pitch on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Ready with the 1-2. Popped him up. Crawford moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Padres leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Jake Cronenworth will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop. Joe Musgrove will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the second baseman, Tommy La Stella. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Mauricio Dubon. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Shoots this one over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only 1 away.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
To the plate now, Donovan Solano, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
In for strike 2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are two gone now. So now into the box is Mike Yastrzemski. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Pham is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Giants leave one, still tied one apiece. Jarlin Garcia enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham.
The left fielder.
Jorge Ona is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Will Myers. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter. It's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fouled away. Fouled off. Bouncer up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Jorge Ona will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. We are into extra innings, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Alex Dickerson.
Alex Dickerson.
the first pitch. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate.
Now back, the first baseman, Flores.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. At the plate, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. The 1-1 pitch. Strike two on a fastball right down the middle.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. At the plate now, Brandon Crawford. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. The 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1 left for San Francisco. Score remains tied 1-1. Luis Basabe will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Austin Slater will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. Now at the plate is Manny Machado, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Digging in will be Austin Nova. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. this 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Basabe is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Chance to walk it off, and now here is Trent Grisham. The winning run stands at second base. They're trying to entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Possible winning runs at second with two down, however. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. One left for San Diego. Still tied 1 apiece. At the plate now is Buster Posey. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Kirk Casale is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And he takes a called strike two. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are two gone.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Now the first pitch. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball one. 1-1 to Tommy La Stella. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Myers gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. It's the Giants 2 and the Padres 1. Roberto Osuna takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. So stepping in is Joe Musgrove. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
Joe Musgrove.
And that will take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Nick Tanalou will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. He's set. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Set to deliver the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike two. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. And he is out at the plate. And that is a move to question when you're down by one with nobody out. As that is a costly first down. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Tanalou, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Another 2-2 offering. High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes a left fielder. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with two strikes, and this guy's able to put bat on baseball and find a way to hit a soft liner to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Gosuke Kato, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants will salvage at least the finale in this three-game series as the ball game is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Arlene Garcia claims the win out of the pen, his first. Roberto Ozuna wraps it up for the save, his fourth of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon.